Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Taiba Has the Kicks, and then today I just this morning, actually it was yesterday, I got up in the morning and I was trying to figure out what to talk about on my website, and I actually was checking out one of these links, these UPO links, and I came across the Air Jordan 12 Brilliant Orange. Now this is a girls edition. The ladies are getting that. It comes out on the 13th of July. And fakes are on the market, so I was trying to figure out how to prevent you guys from buying the bootlegs. And thankfully Nike released their official picture, so I pinned these pictures against the official one to try and figure out some things here that can help you guys out. Now again, when you don't have the shoes on hand, it's a little bit hard to spot the differences, but I've done this for a long time, so I kind of know what to look for when it comes to the Jordan 12. There are certain things that they never get right, so I just got busy, and here are some of the things that you can do to avoid being gypped with these Jordan 12 if you're a lady and you want these shoes. So I'm going to show you real quick what you can look for. Let's start off with the back. Okay, there's always a problem with the back when it comes to the back of the Jordan 12. Now if you look here, the left side has the official picture and the right you have the fake one. Now if you look at the Jumpman right off the bat, there's a problem there. If you look at the fake one, the Jumpman has a big torso. It's like poking out. Dude looks like he's eating a lot of food. I mean, that Jumpman he looks funny, right? The legs are spread a little wider on the fakes. And if you look at the pull tab, the gap between something happened here. The gap between the area that encloses the Jumpman and the edge of the pull tab is smaller on the fake and much wider on the authentic. And also if you look at the color inside here, it's a little darker on the authentic. On the fake one, it's kind of lighter. It's a lighter shade, so the backdrop is lighter. Okay. And if you look at the pull tab here, the back tab, I mean, this writing quality inspired by a great player. This is like the greatest player. This is legible on the authentic. On the fake one, it's barely legible. You don't even know what's written over there. It's kind of like hard to see. And if you look at the 23 here, the 23 is very vibrant. I mean, the craftsmanship is just much better on the authentic. And the curving at the end, this is also a recurring problem with most fakes. He always does this on the fake one. It kind of curves up. On the authentic, kind of goes down this way. This is something that I've noticed on most Jordan 12, the fake ones. Okay, this is the left pair. Now let's jump onto the right pair. I'm going to show you what I've seen on that. So on the right pair, pretty much the same problems. Okay, the Jumpman again is the torso is a little bigger. Actually, I like the fake Jumpman better. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I like that better. But the problems are the same here. It's the same kind of problem that you see on the fake ones. Okay, the quality inspired by the greatest player. This is legible on the authentic, not legible on the fake ones. The 23, the font is a little larger on the authentic, and it's just vibrant orange. And if you look at this, the midsole here, there's like imperfections here. See, it's like there's a little problem here. That's why I put the yellow square to show you what's going on here. It's not clean. It's just the glue it's a little bad there. It's just really just poor craftsmanship. All right. Now the next thing we're gonna look at is also something that they always screw up is the pull tab. The plastic tab on the side. Now some fakes have fixed it, but for most fakes it's always a problem. Now on the fake one, you can see on the tab it's placed in the middle. Okay. On the authentic, it's placed 2/3 higher, so it's almost adjacent to the top edge. On the fake one, it's always placed in the middle. This is also something that you want to look for when it comes to the Jordan 12. All right. Now the next thing we're going to look at let me get to it if I can get to it. All right, the front of the shoe. There's always problems here too. Now if you look at the fakes here, all right, you can see that the leather is cut is really thick. The yellow arrow shows you that. See how thick it is on the fake one. On the authentic, it's not as thick. All right, so the edge is not as thick. The leather material is not as thick. And if you look at the 23, the 3 is camouflage because of the placement of the laces. On the authentic, it's camouflage. And the gap between the 3 and the throat line is much smaller on the authentic. On the fake one, you can see that gap is big here. And now look at the gap between the 3 and the 0. Again, it's a little bit wider here than it is. And the 0 is actually exposed on the authentic. It's camouflage on the fake one. Again, it's the placement of the laces. All right, that's a big problem. Now if you look at the double stitching here, see the stitching does not look the same. Now on the end here, the stitching is closer together. It's just not uniform. You see, it goes from being like small here to gap. It's just not done right. All right. And then we're gonna look at the toe again. That's another problem that I wanted to point out. Here, the same kind of thing. There's a widow pick on the authentic. See the leather here, it doesn't have the widow pick on the fake ones. And again, the gap between the 3 and the throat line is much wider on the fake ones. You can always go back to my website and look at the whole thing thoroughly. All right, I'm just showing you this here. And then another thing that I want to show you is the insoles. Now, the insoles are special. If you look on the authentic, it's just, I mean, the graphics here, there's a lot of differences in the color shade. Look, here is a lighter shade. This is a darker shade, lighter shade. Look at the green. The green does not look the same. The blue here is pretty apparent. On the fake one, it's kind of like camouflage there. It's kind of just hitting. And if you look at the green here, this green is totally different. And if you look at the, I mean, it's just different. It's just darker, bolder, not as bold here. If you look at the Jumpman logo, this is the left insole. The Jumpman logo is more dark. And here it's kind of washed and faded. If you look at it here, even the blue, the star here, this white star, you can see the differences. Just looking at the insole, you can tell the differences. Just see it, compare your pair to the authentic. If your pair looks like this, then you know you've gotten a fake one. And I'm going to show you the other insole as well. The same thing with the white insole. This is the right pair. Look at the blue. It's totally different. Look, this blue here and this blue here are totally different. The yellow here is a lot darker. The blue here is a lot lighter, darker blue. Look at I mean, just the star. Everything is just totally different. Look at this star here. Look at the Jumpman. This Jumpman here and this Jumpman. They don't look the same. The color shade is not the same. It's slightly bolder, also bolder font on the authentic. All right. And then the next thing we're going to look at is going to look at the outsole. The outsole, again, this is also a problematic area. If you look at the carbon fiber shank, the pattern is not the same. You see those little shapes here? They are more thinner on the fake ones. You can see they're thinner and they're more spaced out. On the authentic, they're kind of close together. And if you also look at these shapes on the outsole, the black line pretty much is adjacent to the edge here. On the authentic, there's a big gap. Look at the gap here. The gap is big. Same thing on the back side. This is almost adjacent to the edge. On the fake, it's pretty big. And if you also look at the inside here, it's more like, you know, it's not too see-through. This is more see-through. You can kind of see the black shape better, and they are actually bigger. This is why I put the circles. They're bigger on the authentic. All right. This is just something that you want to focus on. And the last thing is the box. The fake one comes with the wrong box, but I'm sure they're gonna fix it. You know how they're gonna fix this box, and they're gonna get the right box. But for now, they still have the Jordan brand, the Jordan 12, the red and black box. Now, again, like I say, you can go back on my website and then just take your time and read through all the differences that I've pointed out on the website. There's several things that I've written on my website this week, so if you want to take advantage of it, please go on the website. It's just a lot of articles that I've been reading every day. I just don't have the time to put it on YouTube when I get a chance, all right? So I wrote about the Jordan 1 UNC toe resale. I wrote about this, the Jordan 2 low UNC, the Reebok, the Blast Alamo. I mean, it's just a lot of articles. So that's the best way to get to this, is just check the website constantly, all right? Again, thanks for watching. This is Ty from Master Kicks. Now, if you like this content, please like it, share it. And then if you have any message for me, just PM me and let me know what I can do for you. All right, I'm always willing to help you guys out. So please, this is it, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.